Hello and welcome to Premier League Game Week 18 predictions. That is like the series where I go through each team, give you my analysis and then give you my prediction at the end of that conversation. So like today's video guys, hello love and subscribe if not already. Without further ado man, this is Boxing Day fixtures man, all on Amazon Prime, so there's going to be a bunch load of football matches to enjoy. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the first prediction. First, kicking us off on Amazon Prime, it is Man City versus Everton. So Man City with yet another loss on their record, man. Man, what is happening at Man City? I've heard Pep has cancelled Christmas break, Christmas parties with the players to get them in training to sort out the mess that they are in, okay? Yeah, but what I have noticed about Man City is they play very narrow, okay? So that means that's where they're playing too narrow, too passy around the midfield a bit and stuff like that, and just don't seem to be getting anywhere with the ball. Haaland has been starved with golden opportunities in the last 4 or 5 games, and that is a big problem. So they've got a big problem going in to this fixtures, okay? They've got some big games coming up and they need to pick up points. They're up against Everton, who picked up a fantastic valuable point against Chelsea. That is why they drew 0-0. Fantastic result for Everton right there, which takes them 4 points now above the relegation zone. So they have a bit of a breathing space in that bottom half of the table now. So fair play to Everton. They literally came out and got a fantastic point. But anyway, because of that, I think this game will be quite a tight game. I've got this game to end as a 1-1 draw. Next, we have Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. So Bournemouth with a fantastic 3-0 win against Man United, okay? So they have had a fantastic season. They sit in 5th place and they are literally competing for a Champions League spot. Will that continue? If Bournemouth get in the top 4, that's a massive achievement, but they've got a long way to go. But so far, they have done extremely well this season, okay? They're up against Crystal Palace, who lost to Arsenal, their London rivals, 5-1. They lost 4-1 to them in the Cup last week. Also lost 5-1 to them in the league as well. So 2 big losses for Crystal Palace right there. And this game will not be easy for Crystal Palace. They've got a massive job at hand. So that is why I've got Bournemouth for yet another win. I've got Bournemouth, guys, to beat Palace 2-0. Chelsea versus Fulham. Chelsea, like I say, drew 0-0 to Everton. Not a bad point, but they have dropped points now against Liverpool. They dropped 2 points against Liverpool now, which takes them, I think it's 5 points away from Liverpool now. So they are a bit further away now from, competing for the title. And yeah, like I say, Chelsea need to keep pressure on Liverpool to have any chance of competing for that title. But obviously getting draws against teams like Everton, that's a bit of a step back in my opinion, to be fair. But anyway, they're up against Fulham, their London rival derbies. Also drew 0-0 to Southampton. Not a bad point for Fulham, okay? They're still in the top half of the table, but I think Fulham probably should have beat Southampton. But overall, they should be happy with a point. It's still a point on the board, better than losing. So just on that, I do have this game to end on Chelsea, and I've got Chelsea to beat Fulham 2-1. Next, we have Newcastle versus Aston Villa. So Newcastle with a fantastic 4-0 win, back-to-back, should I say, 4-0 wins against Leicester the week before, and now Ipswich Town. So yeah, that's a +8 in 2 games. So fair play to Newcastle right there. I thought they were on a bit of a stale patch, but they seem to be back to their sort of best. And 4-0 win, 2 4-0 wins in the space of a week is fantastic. Isaac is going to be a wanted man in January or even next season. But damn, yeah, fantastic results for Newcastle recently. And can they keep up that? I'm sure they can. Villa also got a win. They beat Man City 2-1, okay? And I watched that game and damn, honestly, Villa played so well. Played some great football, okay? Tielemans ran the show. Literally, Man City players did not know how to cope with the Aston Villa midfield, okay? They literally took them for a ride in the park. Literally destroyed Man City, and that's a fantastic, aim to do. If you're beating Man City for possession and also, just in general, then that is a massive, massive achievement. So yeah, Villa, man, they look a good side. This game will be a very exciting draw. That is why I've got this game to end as a 2-2 draw. Next, we have Forest versus Spurs. So Forest with yet again another fantastic win against a very disciplined side, Brentford. That sees them sit in 4th place quite comfortably as well. So Forest, man, who would have thought top 4, you know, fight this season. So fair play to Forest, man. They've done really, really well this season. And will they get top 4? Let me know down below in the comments. You know what? If they keep doing what they're doing, then, you know, they easily can. They're up against Spurs, who lost a massive 6-3. Okay, so Spurs are such a weird side, okay, because, you know, one week they'll look really, really good. You know, the week later they'll look really, really good. Then they'll have some sloppy games, okay? And that is what they have done in the past couple of games. They beat Southampton 5-0. Spurs are such a weird side because they do so well one week and then just... They just seem to bottle it. And that is what Spurs are all about, okay? They always bottle things. And damn, I know they're against Liverpool, but letting in 6 goals, man, is a big problem. Obviously, in that defensive area, they need to sort that out because this game will not be easy for them either. So I've got this game, guys, to end as a Forest. I've got Forest to beat Spurs 1-0. Next up, we have newly manager Southampton versus West Ham. So Southampton have announced their new manager, Ivan Jerick, I think his name is. I don't know much about him, apart from he was like Fenerbahce a few years back and stuff like that. I don't really know much about him at all, so I can't really give you my thoughts on him because you know, is he going to be better than Russell Martin? Probably not. Honestly, Russell Martin got a lot of stick, but I think he was quite a decent manager. I still believe he had the dressing room, but obviously results haven't been his way, so that is the reason why they departed with him, which is fair enough. But I don't know about this Ivan Juric guy. I don't know if he is better than Russell Martin. If you guys know who he is, let me know down below in the comments. But as of yet, I don't even know what he's like, man. So I can't even give you my prediction. Anyway, they're up against West Ham, guys, who drew 1-0 with Brighton. Fantastic point for West Ham right there. They have been putting results together now, and that will keep Lopetegui in a job, okay? So that is all you can ask for. They still, I think they sit 6 points clear now of the relegation zone. So they're slowly putting away. And obviously, from 2 weeks ago, we're about to be sacked. I'm sure he's kept his job for the near future as well. So, yeah, fair play, man. I do have this game, though, to end as a West Ham winner. I've got West Ham to beat Southampton 2-0. This matchup, one team won 3-0 and one team lost 3-0. It is Wolves versus Man United. So Wolves beat relegation battlers Leicester City. A fantastic win, man. Fantastic win for the manager, Pemier. Man, who would have thought beating Leicester 3-0 is a massive assault, especially when you're fighting for relegation, and especially when a team is higher than you in the league. So, man, Wolves did play some good footy. I will admit they played some great footy against my boys Leicester City. But damn, Leicester weren't at their best. But I've got to give Wolves props. They came out, they wanted the ball more, they wanted to win more, and that is all you can ask for. So because of that, they do sit 2 points now behind the, getting out of the relegation zone. So one more win could see them jump out of that bottom 3. They're up against Man United, who lost 3-0 to Bournemouth. Crazy result. Amorim has still not got the team right, okay. Rashford's been dropped for the 3rd game running, and personally, I think Rashford is a match winner. I don't know why he's not been playing. I don't understand why he's not playing, because personally he's one of the best players they have. I know he's not been performing great recently, but I don't know. I think he's still a good player to have in the squad, and he's been dropped for 3 game running now. And like I say, he wants to, he said he's up for a new challenge. So I think he'll leave at the end of this season or even in January. We shall see what happened. But yeah, Man United are still not right, okay. With Man United, guys, to beat Wolves 3-1. Next up, we have Liverpool versus Leicester. So Liverpool with a fantastic 6-3 win against Spurs to see them stretch their lead to 5 points clear now. So Liverpool, man, they are favourites to win the league, no doubt about it, okay. Salah is a different breed this season, and damn, when he signed a new contract, I think he will sign like a 1 year plus extension. We shall find out what happens with that. But Liverpool, man, they're playing some great stuff, and they're up against a side, Leicester, who are shot for confidence. So this game will be probably one of the most one-sided games you will see this season. Ruud van Nistelrooy, guys, he has a massive job on his hands, and personally, Leicester need a massive January transfer window, because I personally believe they've got about 8 or 9 Premier League quality players. The rest of them aren't. So Leicester, man, they are in a bit of trouble. What they need to do is sign some great players. They need to sign some players who are Premier League level. But Ruud van Nistelrooy, it's not been a great start. Yes, he drew one, won one, but he has lost 2 now. Badly consecutive, both 4-0 losses. Well, one was 4-0, one was 3-0. So I put Leicester to win this game. No, guys, I'm not that delusional or biased. Okay, I believe Liverpool will destroy Leicester for possession. I don't think it'll be a thrashing, but I do have Liverpool to beat Leicester 3-0. Oh no! Next we have Brighton versus Brentford. So Brighton drew 1-1 with West Ham. They haven't been on great form recently, okay, but they are still in the top half, in the top 9. So if they get Europa League football, if they battle for that, then they've done super well this season, okay. They haven't been as great as they have been in the at the start of the season, but they are still picking up points, and that is all you can ask for. They're up against Brentford, who lost 2-0 to Forest, okay, and they've lost 2 now on the bounce. And you know what though, Brentford, man, they are such a good side to watch. They're quite entertaining as well. They do some great stuff on the pitch, and people will say, we've got Brentford this weekend, it should be a win. But trust me, guys, Brentford are such a good side, and they are not guaranteed you a win, because they are such a tough side to beat. But saying that though, I do have Brighton to beat Brentford. I've got Brighton to beat Brentford 2-0. So our last game of this Boxing Day fixture / the day after is Arsenal versus Ipswich Town as well. Arsenal with a 5-1 win against their London rivals Crystal Palace. Fantastic result for Arsenal right there. Gabriel Jesus, man, what has happened to him? He has come back into the side in the last couple of games and scored 5 goals. He scored 3 goals against them in the cup, and also 2 goals against them here in the league. So Jesus said after the game against Palace that he, Arsenal don't need to look for number 9, because they've got him. They've got number 9 in him. And personally, I think that is true. I think he's a very good player, and I think Arsenal haven't used him to his best ability this season. I know he's been injured, but Arsenal need to use him more now, because he is a very decent player. They're up against Ipswich Town, who lost 4-0 to Newcastle, and I said to you last week that Ipswich battle and they fight and they try and get a result, but it just not work against Newcastle. Ipswich, man, they could be a bit in trouble. Like I said at the start of the season, I think they'll struggle to stay safe, but you know what, like I say, if they keep battling, they should be okay. But we shall find out with them, because I think with Ipswich Town, they've got a few good individual players, like world-class players, but they just haven't got that star quality in their side to get results. And I think that is one of the biggest issues they have. They've got some good, as I say, guys, top good players, but just not match winners, unfortunately. But just on that though, guys, I do have this game to end as a 4-1 win for Arsenal. And there we go then, guys. That's my Premier League Game Week 18 predictions. As I'm filming this right now, it's Christmas Eve. So yeah, I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas, man, wherever you get up to. And this has been uploaded on Christmas Eve as well, so you have a video to watch over Christmas to enjoy. Anyway, yeah, guys, like I say, happy Christmas. I'll see you after Boxing Day with new fixtures anyway. But yeah, I'm going to be offline now for a few days just to relax and chill and have some snacks, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Anyway, guys, good and good night.